Hello and welcome to World Talks with TVP World. I'm your host, Maciej Wilowski. I'm joined here today by Dariusz Kuś, member of the management board of Port Polska, a major infrastructure hub that'll link high-speed rail with the major mega airport in central Poland that'll service nearly 40 million passengers annually. Dariusz, welcome. It's a pleasure to have you here.
It's a pleasure to be here.
Dariusz, so the first question that I want to get into is the Port Polska project is scheduled to be completed in 2032. How are things looking currently in terms of the planning stage and the construction phase? Are there any delays currently?
Well, we are within the schedule at the time being. We do the project of the mega airport, which consists dozens of little projects. Which combined will create the new airport. We do have the connection with the high-speed trains, which will be built between cities of Warsaw, Łódź, and then Poznań and Wrocław on southwest of Poland, with a big stop in the tunnel under the CPK. Now Port Polska Airport. What we do, we do, of course, a lot of projects. The major one is the terminal building project, which we already started. We have the design project, which is completed by the company Foster's and Company. This project is provided to the constructing companies, where we started the so-called competitive dialogue for the construction of new terminal. This procedure already started. We have 5 big consortiums of the constructing companies. That's good point to say that in all these consortiums we see the Polish construction companies, which means the project interesting for the local construction market. We continue this dialogue with the companies. We hope to have this dialogue ready at the end of the year, and somewhere at the very beginning of 2027, we hope to sign the agreement for the construction of the terminal. This is the biggest tender that we do on site of the airport.
Now, are there any circumstances, whether foreseen or unforeseen, so for example, political circumstances, financial circumstances, that could potentially hamper the timely execution of this project or could delay the completion of the project?
Of course, the job that we do is the risk management in that sense. So we manage the risks which are around the project everywhere. On the financial side, on the construction side, on the planning side. And what we do have, of course, the plan A, plan B, plan C on any circumstances that can happen on the construction, on the environment, on the neighborhood, of course. And it's worth to say that now we are within the dates, within the schedule. What can happen? Of course, we see what is going on the neighborhood market. There are a lot of construction projects on the Polish market. I'm saying about the motorways. I'm saying about the other big industrial projects. So in that sense, we will compete for the resources, human resources, materials, all this stuff. But I truly believe that our project is so important, and our companies, our construction companies, which are in our tender, they are during the dialogue procedures, they are ensuring us that they will manage the construction. They have the resources, they have access to the materials to finally give us the new airport in scheduled timing.
Now, looking at the high-speed rail aspect of this project, he had mentioned the construction of a tunnel going through Łódź that would connect the high-speed rail with the central communications port. How is the construction of that proceeding? Because I believe there were reports of potentially house collapse that took place. Have there been any difficulties in that regard?
Well, in city of Łódź, there are actually two tunnels being constructed at the same time. Our construction has just started months ago, so we don't see these problems in our project at the moment. The difference is the difference between our and PKP project is that our tunnel will be much deeper under the city of Łódź, so we don't see the risk of that kind of problems that we see on this other one. We started with the huge with the collecting the huge I don't know this word in English, drilling machine, which is
boring machine, I believe.
Exactly, yeah. Which will start the real construction. So this project is first within the budget, and second within the schedule. So I hope that this part of the high-speed train project will be one of the best in the sense of schedule and budget.
And another question regarding the trains now. When it comes to the actual speed of the high-speed trains, I believe the Polish government released a memo saying that these could potentially be the highest speed trains in Europe in terms of the total speed in kilometers per hour. Now, are there any Polish companies, domestic companies, that can manufacture these trains, or will Port Polska be looking at foreign suppliers of these high-speed trains?
Well, it's what to say that this is the long-term project. So even if there are no that kind of competence on the Polish market for the producers of the equipment to be ready for 2032, they definitely will be ready for the next steps of the project. What we hear is the possibility of the cooperation between Polish companies and the international one. So they will start building the competence in building that kind of equipment. I think it's very wise to speed up the speed of the high-speed train in Poland, because what is crucial and will be crucial in next dozen of years is time. Thanks to that the effective speed will be over 300 kilometers per hour. The people living in Wrocław or Poznań, so the cities which will be connected to high-speed train, the time of the travel from Wrocław and Poznań to Warsaw will be less than 100 minutes, which will, I hope, make a difference if we compare it to the time travel time of traveling by car on any other way. So saying more, this high speed with this very short time connecting Wrocław and Poznań with Warsaw will be dedicated to only part of the connections between these cities. That will be the sprinter trains, which will, I think, that will be somewhere between 20 or 30% of the connections between these cities. The majority will be connecting the cities with the stops in smaller hubs or smaller towns on the way, and the effective speed of these trains will be lower. So there will be mixed of the really high-speed trains and the trains which will connect smaller cities, and then effective speed will be smaller than 320.
Well, Mr. Kuś, thank you so much for these insights.
Thank you very much.
This was Maciej Wilowski reporting from the CEE, or the EEC Trends Conference here in Warsaw. Please stay tuned for more on TVP World. Thank you.